All right, everybody. Hope you're having a great Thursday morning. It's currently 10:35 a.m. Got a lot to discuss regarding the threat of some severe thunderstorms and multiple rounds of showers and thunderstorms from today all the way into Saturday morning potentially. So let's go ahead and get started with that. So let's take a look. We'll of course take a look at our station outside right now. Not looking too bad out. Winds are gusting at about 7 miles per hour, looks like, on the station here. 6 miles per hour now. Not too bad. 72 degrees outside. Of course, we're still early in the morning. Supposed to warm up a good bit today. The humidity, pretty tough humidity out there. We did just drop a little bit. 85% humidity out there. Of course, winds, not too bad. 6 miles per hour. Is a little bit breezy, though. Overall, not really that big of a deal with the wind anyway. So let's move on, and of course we will start out looking at Doppler radar. We do have some showers, and of course maybe a few thunderstorms across the area. It looks like mainly moving into areas of ARAB. This will continue to move off to the northeast, seeing some thunder, lightning with that stuff. Overall, not a lot, anything severe yet. We'll continue to watch it throughout the day. But again, so far, nothing severe. Do expect that to change later on. Now let's look at the forecast outlook, of course, for today. Looks like there's a low chance of strong to severe storms, about a 70% chance. High 79 to 84, low 58 to 61. For your Saturday, of course, we're moving a little bit ahead of time here. So Saturday, there'll be a low chance of strong to severe storms in the morning, 80% chance of that. High 70 to 75, low 48 to 53. Sunday, partly cloudy, only a 20% chance of showers, high 69 to 74, low 46, 51. High pressure, dry conditions move in Monday. Supposed to be sunny skies, high 72 to 77, low 48 to 53. That humidity does move out. Finally, we get a break from the humidity. Also, a good bit of dry weather there. Tuesday will be sunny as well, high 74 to 79 and low 52 to 57. So let's take a look at our severe weather potential for today. There will be a low potential of severe weather today, level 1 marginal threat. The Storm Prediction Center did back us off from that slight risk. They moved it further north, putting us under only a level 1 marginal threat of severe storms today. Primary threats will be damaging winds, hail, heavy rain, and extremely low threat of a tornado. Extremely low. For your Friday, looks like a low chance, level 1 marginal threat of severe storms. Primary threats, damaging winds, hail, heavy rain, extremely low threat of a tornado. With this activity, really looks more like damaging winds, hail, heavy rain, all that, good stuff. All of it's relatively low threat, so some won't get anything but heavy rain, maybe some gusty winds. Let's look at the timing, though. Here's the timing for today's outlook. Looks like anywhere between 1 to 5 p.m. for northwest Alabama, Florence, Russellville, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. for areas along I-65, Huntsville, Coleman area, and moving into northeast Alabama around 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. So we'll look at also Friday's severe weather timing. Here's the expected arrival for Friday's severe weather between 2 p.m. and 5 p.m. Northwest Alabama, Florence, Russellville, 4 p.m. to 7 along I-65. Looks like Huntsville, Coleman, Northeast Alabama, 6 p.m. to 9, so not really much of a change there with the timing. Now let's look at some of the perimeters here. Looking at the CAPE values, there is definitely going to be enough CAPE out there to support a few severe thunderstorms. As you note, some of them's up around 1,000, a little bit over 1,000. That's enough energy to potentially have some damaging winds, maybe some severe thunderstorms as well. Let's move to the supercell composite, which is going to give us an idea, of supercell development. And as you see, relatively low numbers, if any. Some areas not seeing any numbers at all show up. But overall, there is a threat of 1 to 2. Damaging winds, heavy rain, low threat of a tornado with it. And speaking of that, let's look at the significant tornado perimeter. This one was moving a little fast. And as you can see, relatively low across the area. Looks like the best threat of anything like that will be to the southwest and west. But there's a very, very low probability of anything tornado-wise with this. So let's move forward after we get this cold front out of here and everything. So let's take a look at that temperature-wise. We do stay above average temperatures for the northern portion of Alabama between the 6th and 10th time frame. So looks like it's going to be warm, above average temperatures. Rainfall, though, that the area of high pressure does move in with this cold front, so it does really dry us out. It will be warmer. It will dry us out, take the humidity out a good bit, and it looks to be dry for a little while. This is the 6th to the 10th time frame, well below average chances of any rainfall at all. And also through the 8th through 14th day also showed no rain. So we're talking a week or two, maybe more, of no rain and dry conditions out after this moves through. So get ready for a little bit of a dry spell potentially. Let's look at the GFS high resolution models, kind of see what's going on out there. We will have multiple batches of showers or storms between now and Saturday, so they will be kind of heavy at times, just kind of scattered out. We'll keep an eye on that stuff as it does move in. Of course, some of it could be severe. How much rain? Well, they have brought the rainfall up a bit. We could see 1 to 1.68, maybe more. Some areas could possibly get 2 inches of rain out of this by the time we get into next week. Of course, that'll be complete rainfall totals once the system gets out of here. So this could bring some decent rain. We need it. It's actually pretty dry out there. So let's get ready, of course, to wrap the video up with our sponsor, Mr. Dylan Snyder at Alabama Living Real Estate. For all your real estate needs, give him a call, 256-979-4330. Also check him out on Facebook, and same for our other sponsor, RTG Automotive Group. You can give them a call at 256-323-7323, and also check them out on Facebook as well. All right, let's get ready to wrap things up here. Woke up early, started getting the graphics up. So I've been working on that for over an hour now. So I've got all that up. Let's take a look at comments, and we'll get ready to wrap it up. Hope you enjoyed the content. Like and share if you do. Also, if you'd like to send a thanks donation, right there's a way you can do that. The CapCWX Cash App. Also, like and follow us on Facebook and YouTube if you haven't. Make sure you got the notification bell set to receive all notifications. Subscribe on YouTube. We'd appreciate it. Help us get the word out. So let's look at the chat really quick. And looks like we have Mrs. Pam Collins. Hello, good morning. Hope you're doing well. I think I passed you in your car a few days ago. So good to see you. Shelby Watts, hello. Hope you're doing well. And Janice Engel, good morning. And it's time for me to go get a drink and something to eat and, get my morning started. So have a great evening. I'm sorry, I'm way ahead of myself. Have a great morning. Be weather aware through the evening is what I was meaning to say. Afternoon and evening hours. And, of course, we'll go live if needed, if anything goes severe. So good morning, Justin Guthrie. Hope you're doing well. Well, take care, everybody. I'm going to wrap it up. Have a great day. Be safe. God bless. We'll see you on the next update.